Hello, our team has created a work from home guide for organizations. The team members include Justin Beaudoin, Rob Merritt, Hugo Santone, and Mike Pritting. This guide has been established to assist organizations develop a successful work from home program that benefits themselves and their employees. The guide establishes a set of individual and team objectives that enable increased productivity and performance for virtual workers and teams. It also includes guidelines to effectively find a balance of a work from home lifestyle. Leaders will also be provided helpful tips on how to effectively manage workers that are telecommuting. Our purpose is to provide a guide that provides an operational nature of working from home. Review analytics to measure the socio-psychological impact on team members to establish a successful program. The key success factors are organizational effectiveness and leadership, assess social and psychological elements that may impair employees' ability to work from home, train and develop employees to adhere to established work from home methodology, and implement measurable analytics and metrics that can be reviewed on a consistent basis. The first chapter in the guide defines what working from home is and speaks to the ideal work from home office setup. Working from home means exactly that, an employee working out of their residence instead of coming into a central office to be physically co-located with other employees. It's a relatively new concept to many organizations, but a quite established one to some. Almost 4 million Americans work from home at least half of the week. Working from home gives employees the flexibility to work in the comfort of their home while still engaging with peers, managers, and clients as needed. It allows employees to be better rested for their workday while setting their work schedules as required to meet operational objectives. They can have increased productivity, improved product quality, and provide a better service to customers. New technology now allows working from home to be just as effective, if not more, than going into a central office. One of the most important aspects of increased productivity from home is the ideal office setup. An office environment must be conducive to being productive, which should be even better than a central office space because an employee can design it to their exact needs and wants. An employee will need a proper desk and chair, a well-lit, airy space, office supplies, a good computer, strong Wi-Fi, printer and scanner, and a telephone access with a good signal. Structure your home office activities, such as starting the day on time, staying focused, have your regularly scheduled meetings, and stay organized. Chapter 2 focuses on who should be working from home and agile working strategies. Once word gets around that an organization is supporting a work from home program, many employees may come forward for the opportunity. It is important to analyze each position and person to whether working from home is appropriate for the position and the organization. Positions with roles in sales, customer service, operation, finance, project management, and procurement often work remotely in some capacity. The type of person to work from home is important to consider. These people should have strong work ethics, be task-driven, focused and organized, analytical and methodical, work independently, have strong communication skills, and be self-motivated. 3 important questions when considering if a person should work from home are: does the job require being present for the customer? Does the position require interaction with physical equipment or machinery? Does the job provide appropriate technology to work remotely and access company information? Work from home program shows the employees that they foster a positive work-life balance and that they trust their employees to work effectively and efficiently. These programs also show employees that they care about their psychological well-being, as working from home can reduce work-related stress. Ultimately, it provides employees with greater autonomy, job satisfaction, lower stress, and less time doing indirect tasks related to work, such as commuting. As you can see on this chart, working from home benefits many stakeholders, even beyond the employer and employee. Being flexible to working from home only makes sense for organizations when this many stakeholders benefit from the program. Chapter 3 looks at potential cost savings a work-from-home program can have on an organization. Where to set up these work-from-home locations will also be explained. Ultimately, when making any business decision, an organization needs to know what's in it for them. The answer is cost savings and increased effectiveness and efficiency. The average telecommuter saves an organization approximately $11,000 per year. There is less need for all the things that come with an office, such as real estate, heat and air conditioning, phone services, office supplies, electricity and gas, etc. Telecommuters also save between $2,000 to $3,000 per year with the costs associated from going into the office. Working from home is also more environmentally friendly with less cars on the road. You can see some of the very relevant statistics regarding working from home. This business practice has grown 140% since 2005 because of the financial benefit to organizations. This can be direct from increased profit or indirect from reduced absenteeism and presenteeism. There is also a higher retention rate for employees, and many of them are willing to take less salary for a work from home option. This saves money on recruitment and retention. When choosing a geographic location to live and work from home, there needs to be a few considerations by employee and employer. Internet access, cell phone coverage, possible power outages, access to airports, rentable office space, proximity to the physical office, and time zones are all just a few factors to consider. If all of these are not taken into consideration, it can quickly result in failed efforts to work from home. When deciding if working from home is appropriate, often a blended approach, including coming into the office, works best. Chapter 4 looks at analytics and data as well as the sociological and psychological effects. Collecting data and analyzing productivity of employees that work from home is critical of work from home programs. The organization must determine if they are getting a return on their program to allow people the flexibility to work from home. If the data comes back that it is more financially responsible to have workers co-located, that will likely be the choice. A manager should create set performance objectives and deliverables for all employees, including those who telecommute. Data analysis, including benchmarking, productivity studies, cost and profit ratios, should be done regularly and compared to those who may not be working from home or to industry standards. There are several positive physical, psychological, and sociological effects on those working from home. These remote workers have better mental health, reduced stress, and better nutrition. They have more free time outside of work hours for family and physical health, while still having higher productivity. With higher retention, teams work longer together, and the managers spend more time leading their teams and providing opportunities for growth. Chapter 5 is about measuring success for the employee and employer. Managers must set strategies that ensure organizational goals and targets are achievable and satisfactory. Some goals that managers can set for remote workers include set the tone for work norms, develop parameters and timelines for deliverables, prioritize task completion, implement best practice efficiencies, and set measurable and quantifiable goals. It is also important for managers to develop and determine paths for individual career growth. Many employees will want to advance their careers but worry about being forgotten about. Lastly, it is a good idea to transition remote workers to other teams and projects to give them greater exposure. This guide was established to help provide employers with a deeper understanding of the operational nature of working from home, reviewing the factors that will lead to the successful creation of the program while ensuring the performance of its members. The program assesses the potential impact on the remote worker as an individual and as part of a team, as well as measuring team success and organizational effectiveness. The guide also reviews the sociological, physical, and psychological impacts on virtual workers. This is conducted by investigating the methodology of the program, data collection and analysis, as well as performance metrics. The guide also looks at the factors required in the selection of candidates to participate in the program. This includes their behavioral attributes and their characteristics. Most importantly, the program outlines how to enable group cohesion and integration of virtually dispersed team dynamics.
Thank you for allowing us to take some time to discuss our Work From Home organizational guide. We hope our presentation has provided you with some valuable information about developing, implementing, and monitoring your own organization's Work From Home program. As your Work From Home experts, we feel that our guide provides candidates and companies with all the necessary information and tools required to successfully implement our Work From Home strategies and methodologies into your own organization.